Recently, Anthropic released something genuinely innovative with the launch of Cowork, described as Claude code for the rest of your work. Cowork lets you complete non-technical tasks the same way developers use Claude code. Think of it as an AI operating system, but for your computer. With Cowork, you can give Claude access to a folder on your machine. From there, Claude can edit, read, and create files directly inside that folder. You can use it to turn a pile of screenshots into a spreadsheet, or generate a first draft from the scattered notes that you have on your machine. I truly respect Anthropic for releasing this, and this is definitely a remarkable tool that you should take a look at. But the only issue is Cowork is currently only available to Anthropic Pro and Max users, and you can't use it with other models like Gemini or open source large language models that perform better with certain multimodal tasks. But today, I have a solution to this, and that's where I would like to introduce to you AionUI, an open source Cowork alternative that brings the same AI OS experience to all of your agents, whether that's Gemini, Claude Code, Codex, Qwen Code, Goose CLI, and even Auggie and so many others. It's free, local, and fully open source. AionUI even comes with Gemini CLI built within so that it is ready to use out of the box with no extra installation required. If you already have tools like Gemini CLI, Claude Code, Qwen Code, and the many other AI agents I had mentioned already installed, AionUI will auto-detect them and bring everything together in a single unified graphical interface that is much richer with its experience to automate any sort of task locally. But the beauty of AionUI is your personal open source Cowork AI OS that you can run multiple AI agents simultaneously. And this is to automate almost any task, whether that's autonomously organizing files or basically having it do data entry. You can have it create, edit AI generated videos, images, documents, or even code, all while accessing previews in one place. Let's take a look at this demo in action where AionUI includes a powerful preview panel that lets you instantly view AI generated results. It supports 9 plus visual formats, including PDFs, Word docs, Excel, PowerPoint, code, Markdown, images, HTML, and diffs. You can instantly preview generated files without switching apps. You get all of your generations and actions displayed to you live within this preview. This is basically your control center to orchestrate multiple agents to do anything like you would with Claude Code's Cowork. This AI OS is going to let you automate almost anything. Now, let's take a break. I want you to quickly take a listen to this audio clip. Now, you think that might have been generated by a producer. Well, guess what? That was generated with an AI. This is with a tool that lets you generate both soundtracks and speech all in one workflow. It's with a tool called Adobe's Firefly's Generate Speech, which is today's video sponsor. Let's start with Generate Soundtrack. This is where I had provided Firefly a demo video of me playing a Minecraft clone. From there, you can tweak the vibe, style, and purpose, and with a single click, you can generate a soundtrack based off the video you provided. What's cool is that you can even swap the style completely. You can add in a different vibe and it will do it for you. Once you're happy, you can download the video with music baked in or audio only. But then you also have Generate Speech, which is a game changer. You can simply go ahead and drop in your script. Then you can tweak different voices, add in a different model like 11 Labs, as well as changing like the gender, pitch, as well as speed. Then click Generate. There you go. You now have a voiceover based off the text you provided.
GLM 4.7 is a major open source upgrade.
And say if you tweak certain things, you can regenerate it and you can have multiple versions saved. And once you like the one that you had generated, then you can download that version. So if you're making videos, ads, reels, or explainers, this seriously simplifies your entire audio workflow. Please take a look at it with the links in the description below. But with that thought, let's dive right back into today's upload. To get started, there's a couple of system requirements that you'll need to have before you actually install this. If you're on macOS, you need to make sure you have version 10.15 or higher. On Windows, make sure you just have Windows 10 or higher. On Linux, Ubuntu 18.4 and above. And the following requirements in terms of the memory and storage. And once that is done, you can easily install this with the package over here, or if you are to click this, you can easily head over to the README file, which will let you install the zip file. Over here, when you scroll down, you can install it for whatever operating system you have. Since I'm going to be installing it for Windows, I'm going to be downloading the 64.exe file. So once this is done, I'll showcase how it looks. What's great is that you can access this anywhere, as Ion can be used from multiple devices on your network. And you can set this up using the AionUI web UI command, and you can set this up within any other device once you have it running on your local network. After installing, it will open up automatically, and you can see that it has already verified that I have my Gemini CLI installed, my Augment Code CLI installed, Open Code, as well as Cowork, which is where it's accessing Claude code. So you can see that it has already gotten access to the different AI agents I already have installed. But if you want to extend the capabilities with different available assistants, you can go ahead and you can either create an assistant where you can power it by any sort of agent like Gemini, Claude, or Codex. And you can then specify the rule set, add in custom skills like something that can process documents, PDFs, PowerPoints, and you can even have it as a skill creator or something that can process spreadsheets. Within the settings, you can configure all of the configurations like the models, the assistants, and tools. So if you want to add in other models from different providers, you can do this as well as using local models through Olama or other sorts of gateways. Now, you also have the ability to configure tools so that it could use your MCPs like Chrome DevTools, which is an example. You can manually add them, or you can simply go ahead and have the AI actually add it itself. You can have it configure the display. You can actually change the preset theme or custom CSS, which is where you can change the theme of this app. You also have the ability to change it to dark mode, which I would prefer in this case. And you can obviously change the language as well as the working directory. But now what we can also do is add in our Google Cloud project ID if you want to have it associated with the cloud. But in this case, we're going to be keeping it as the default because we want it to use the gateway from the Gemini CLI so that we can access this model completely for free. So for example, I can have it access my desktop directory. I can have it scan all the files and folders on my desktop. Sorry about that. And I can have it create a new folder and categorize all these random files I have on my desktop in a new folder called thumbnails. So let's go ahead and send in this prompt. So to test the bandwidth of all the agents within Ion, I actually had it work on two different tasks. But before we actually get to that, I stepped away from my computer. I switched it to the 2.5 Flash because the CLI was a little buggy with the Gemini 3 model for me. So I had to reprompt it and tell it to organize all these files for my desktop. And it actually did that. And it was actually able to rename all of these different thumbnail files that I had on my desktop to a new file within the Ion directory. And while it was actually doing that, I had actually created a landing page as well, which it's actually working on currently. And this is what you can actually do with Ion. You can use this AI assistant, this AI operating system, you can say, to practically automate local tasks. Now, if you power it with a better gateway rather than the CLI at the moment, you can then have it automate tasks a lot quicker, especially if you have the Gemini 3 Flash. But you'll see that with the 3 right now, powered by the Gemini CLI, it is showcasing the temporary space and it will actually give you a preview of the files it's working on. So you can actually get a live preview of everything that it's editing. You can even open it in the system app and you can actually visualize all of the files that it's actually working upon right over here. And I gotta say, the landing page that it generated looks pretty nice. This is an animated landing page, which is something that looks like it's generated by the Gemini model. And this is something that it did a decent job with the overall structure of it. So can't complain about what it generated. This next example, I told it to create a picture of a cat. And in this case, it is creating it in SVG code and you can get a live preview of it and you can apply these changes with this approval process. And looks like it has now saved it and we can actually visualize it, which looks pretty cool. This is a nice looking cat that the Gemini model generated. FY, whatever is being generated right now is with the free tier within the Gemini CLI. So that is definitely a great added benefit. Now, the examples I showcased are pretty basic. In this case, you can see that with this demo right now, it is able to crawl different web pages like GitHub in this case, and it's able to find the top trending repositories or trending products. And you can see that it's able to find that list of catalogs of different tools. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. But that's essentially what Ion is capable of doing. This is a remarkable open source alternative to obviously Cowork, and it's something that has a lot of additional benefits that you wouldn't see with Cowork. Now, in my opinion, if you are to pair this with the Flash model, you're going to be able to get better generations, obviously better multimodal capabilities. So that is something that you can do, especially if you connect it through Open Router, because that gateway is a lot faster and has more rate limits, because obviously you're paying for it. But the Gemini CLI is definitely another way for you to get free credits and free usage with Ion. But with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video and got some sort of value. I'll leave all these links in the description below so that you can easily get started. But with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the second channel. This is where my partners and my team has been posting a lot of content, best up-to-date AI news for you. Now, make sure you also join the newsletter, join our Discord, follow me on Twitter, and lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there's a lot of content that you can truly benefit from. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spare positivity, and I'll see you guys really shortly. Peace out, fellas.